What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, JSig Poker, where I go over all PLO Texas Hold'em hand reviews as well as a poker vlog. And I help you guys get better at PLO and Hold'em. So if you guys like that, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button for weekly content. Now, right now, I'm going to get into a live cash game. It was a PLO Omaha cash game on Triton Poker back in 2022. This was the first episode. There's some really good action, and I'm definitely going to review some really good hands. All right, so let's get into it, baby. All right, first hand, it is straddled to $1,000, double straddled by Santosh, and then Rui Cow comes in here and ISOs on the button with Ace King 3 10 triple suited. I don't like it just because the pot size, you're bloating the pot with the weakish, gapped Ace King 3 10. It's triple suited, so your chance of getting a flush is much lower. Plus, if someone three bets you, you're gonna have to give it up because it's gonna be so. There's gonna be so much money that you have to call, and you're not gonna have good odds up against kings or aces. But he does go ahead and gamble here. He's looking to gamble. Really, I like it.
Okay, yeah, super.
Now we got Basel Al Anaz. With Ace Ace Queen 9 Monster, you love to see it from the big blind. Definitely a mandatory pot here, and I expect him to do that as well.
Re-raises.
And he does go ahead and pot it up to 27,500. Now, if you're Rui on the button in a live stream,
Up against
you
the
have
Frenchman.
to call. You can't be a nit, look like a nit on TV, opening and folding this. You would look terrible. All right, he does make the call here.
58,500 in the middle.
Now, a sell with nearly little over a
These
pot
two
size bet. He's got
gentlemen
80K and about a 60K pot. I expect him to jam a lot of flops unless it comes super break, or unless
board.
it's like a
No
straight
player
board, like
with
4,
flush,
5,
ace
6,
of
6,
spades,
7,
and
8.
Basel
Those are the only
hand.
flops that I can see.
He's
him,
going to come in with a
potentially
continuation
checking.
bet.
He does have the
16,000.
nut spade blocker, and I do like a small bet here, potentially setting up for a turn jam, trying to get weaker hands to fold, like
price, Rui
top
Cow
pair with
does
straight
come in
draws,
position.
2 pairs, etc. You're not looking to get flushes to fold, but you're just hoping he has some one pair hand like Rui Cow does. Rui Cow does come in here with the small bet. Yeah, I think he got a peel one with the top pair and 2 pair outs, especially being in position. And if you think that Basel is not going to be super aggressive on later streets, I do like the call because you could potentially take it away on later streets as well if he's
That was
passive.
spade.
Turn is a king, so Rui makes 2 pair.
Does give Rui
Now, if I'm Basel, I would strongly contemplate going all in here. You have the nut flush blocker. Chances are he doesn't have pocket kings. There's a lot of hands he can have, like 5, 6, 7, 8, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 Jack Queen 4, double suited, right? Plus, you have a lot of fold equity. Even if you're beat by those 2 pair hands, you have a gut shot. You have a nut spade blocker to back it up to, because he doesn't have the nuts. So I do like going all in here, but let's see what he does.
Top 2 pair.
He doesn't look too happy. He looks
Taking
kind of
the lead.
concerned. He does check. Rui with 2 pair. I would expect him to just check down here. Pot's
Round
already
checks.
big. Nothing's going to call you that that you have beat. So I do like checking here to get the showdown. Now, Basel has a real decision on the river. Is he going to try and bluff with his, nut flush blocker? He probably doesn't beat anything at this point. I would strongly consider going all in because if you had a nut flush, you could potentially play it this way because the pot's so big, you can slow play and trap. It looks, it makes sense. It would be a credible line. Let's see what he does. And he does decide to check. Now, if I'm Rui, am I going to get weaker hands to call me? Hands like 10-8, 10-5, 5-8, King-8, King-5. A single pair of aces? Probably not. I might go for a really small bet here to potentially induce. I think if Basel had a flush, he would 100% go all in here. I think you have to get some value here if you're Rui. He checked twice. He probably doesn't have 2 pair beat. I might bet really small to try and represent a bluff, like a pair with a missed draw. Let's see what he does. He decides to check, and they do go to showdown, and Rui shows the winner, and he scoops down a $90,500
I
pot.
win now.
All right, let's go to the next one, boys and girls.
It's some.
All right, we got straddled again.
Well, Patrick straddled
Rui
it, and
ends
he's
up
picked up
opening from the
pocket aces
hijack with 8-7-6-5 triple suited. Yeah, not bad. Not great either.
Quite a lot of
Basel
callers
calls
already.
on the button with Queen Jack 10-7, single suited,
Pots
Queen
it,
high suited. I like it.
20,500.
King Jack 10-4 from Ashkan, a little bit
25.
too loose, but whatever, it's fine. Antonius 3 bets with aces, Queen 9 again, so Rui is now up against aces again. Of course, Rui is in there with his 8-7-6-5. You know, on live stream, you just gotta call that.
I don't like to play like very.
Yeah, I mean, Basel comes in, and of course, Ashkan just getting the pot odds, got to come in there as well. So we're 4 ways to a nearly $80,000 pot. Now, GTO is Rui's open and call good. You know, I think you do have to call that one. I mean, you got you know, a rundown, middle-ish rundown. Chances are they have overs, hands like Ace, Queen, Jack 10. You know, King, Queen, Jack 9, you know, Ace, King, Jack 9, aces, and you do have pretty good equity against those hands.
82,500 in the middle.
The only problem is you have triple suit, and you could be dominated by high suits. But, you know, as you guys can see, the card removal is looking very good for him. Everyone else is holding each other's outs.
4 ways.
Now let's go to a flop, baby. Patrik Antonius got a pot size.
Antonius with roughly
bet
a
left.
pot
You got
size bet
75k,
remaining.
82k pot, except we expect him
For
to
a
jam
safe
a
flop.
lot of flops here. Boom, 9-5-4 offsuit. Patrik Antonius is 100% going to go all in with this top pair and pocket aces with the backdoor flush draw, with the queen to back it up, possibly getting 2 pair outs to beat other 2 pairs. Everyone else misses except for Rui. Flops an absolute monster. He has middle pair with the wrap, with 2 pair draws. He is all over this place with the backdoor flush draw. I'm expecting him and Antonius to get it in here for a massive pot.
Rui Cal's got a pair with his straight outs.
Yeah, Antonius does go all in. I love it. You just have to kind of hope and pray that no one else hit a monster. And Rui, of course, all in. We are in a $231,500 pot, folks, and I believe we're going to run it twice. And Antonius is not going to be happy, but
Rui Cal is
he's
slight
only
favorite
a
here,
41%
60-40.
dot. Rui, with all of his outs, is only 59% favorite. That is PLO, my friends. That is PLO.
So let's
see
run it
what
twice.
happens. They're gonna. Oh, he's dead on the first
It's
one.
you.
Can't like that. Dead on the second one. Nice turn. He hits his. Oh, 6 on the river. No
for Rui
good.
Cal.
Patrik
Different day
Antonius loses,
today.
and Rui scoops a $231,500 pot. He is up massive so far. I think he's up about almost
me
close to
covered?
300
I see
grand.
that.
He is the. He's the one running hot here. He's here to gamble, and here he hasn't played that bad at all. Post flop, he's played pretty decent. Yeah, and I mean that's how you run up a stack. You run hot, you put in money, you gamble it up a little bit.
I played every hand, won every hand.
I like it. Let's get
4
to the
hands
next
out of
hand.
4.
That's why you decide to.
Their chips.
All right, guys. Double straddles, 1,000, 2,000, 500,
Rui Cal
500,
double straddle.
1,000, 2,000.
Basel on
Basel on the button with King Deuce, Queen 7, double suited. Raggedy but double suited, but the playability is absolutely awful, especially when you're already in a bloated pot. Plus, he has already committed himself. He's got $39,000 back, raising to $8,000. He's just looking to gamble purely at this point. But that is not a good hand. He does not do well versus
Queen
a lot of
7
hands.
Deuce
A
double
lot of hands
suited.
have dominated.
He's playing a
And now he's up against
sub 50k
aces.
stack.
Ashkan with
Ashkan
double
Fatahi,
suited,
double
ace, Jack
pocket
9.
aces,
What a monster.
double suited.
You know he's absolutely going to
This?
pot this.
It reaches like this.
He
or
actually
they have to
raises
be
it
like
pretty
this?
small,
Like that and then you can-
which I actually
Then all my
don't
cards
like.
and then nuts.
because, you know, you give Basel a chance to fold some flops here. Right? If he absolutely bricks, he could fold a ton of flops and save himself potentially 30 grand. Whereas if you pot it, he's already committed. He's going to call you, so you may as well just pot it. Plus, other people can come behind and cold call and try and stack you in position. Like Rui is super deep with you. You don't want to give him a cheap flop if he has a rundown. Like 7, 8, 9, 10, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9, 10, Jack, Queen, right? King, Queen, Jack, 9, King, Kings. So I would, I know he's trying to get a little tricky here and getting a little greedy with his Ace, 8, Jack, 9, but this ain't Hold'em. There's a ton of flops and a ton of boards that can make it difficult for you, even if you have double suited aces. So I'd much rather prefer
very disciplined.
Basel is not going anywhere. You're committed here. You do have decent equity for almost anything. Like I said,
Well, the Lebanese player is getting the right price to continue here.
Two paired, you have two suits, and he's completely live. He's
45%
only a
equity,
2-to-1 dog.
30K back.
And we go to a flop. Ace 8 7, 2 diamonds.
Flops
The cell
a
flops
nut flush
nut flush draw,
It is a
and
re-raise
most
pot.
likely Ashkan with his 3 betting is going to have top set here. And yeah, only one play here. Just go all in. He does play tricky again. He bets 10,000, and of course, yeah. If you're Basel, if you call with his hand, you just gotta hope he doesn't have pocket aces. Even if he does, you still have 30% equity. So I like the all-in.
Top set versus a nut flush draw.
Ooh, turn is an 8. Absolutely crushed it.
Set
Oh,
makes
no,
the
that's
boat
not
and
good.
the flush
Because
does get there.
that kills his diamond outs.
First pot to Ashkan Fatahi.
Now he's got even fewer outs. He's got only... Oh, yeah! Hits the diamond again,
flush
but
again,
Ashkan
but
hits the full house.
Top
And
boat.
Basel is down quite a
Back
bit.
to
I think
back.
he's down 100 grand at this point. He says reload, though.
Very disciplined.
Unlucky.
Wow.
super bad.
But that's why you don't play that, boys.
You're
Because
playing so big hands, huh?
He's running bad.
over and
Yeah,
over again. If you guys watch my
running bad
videos,
for this
Very bad.
when you play these hands,
Not on
that's
TV,
how you
you
lose
play,
a ton of money in PLO. And that's what you
2-4
get
Jack
value
7.
against when you play your good hands. Alright, so next hand up. Alright, Basel in the cutoff with Ace Queen 6-5. I do like the open. You have the nut suit. You're connected with the 6-5. Ashkan
is
with
back
another
with 100K.
monster with Ace King Jack 4. I expect him to pot it here. And he does raise. He does go after his buddy Basel.
3-bet once again.
Stacked. And Santoshi in there with Ace Queen 9-9. I like it. You got the single pair. It's connected plus the nut suit. Ashkan can definitely have some hands that you beat, right? Like this: Ace King Jack 4, Ace King Jack 10, Ace Queen Jack 9, etc.
Ready position?
Rui, is he going to gamble with 7-7-6-2 double suited? Yes, he is in this live stream to play. I love the way he's playing on the live stream. The way to play on the live stream is play loose, a little bit looser pre, but then still play a good post flop, but just don't play like an absolute nit post flop. Play well, play aggressive. And that's how you're gonna make money on live streams. That's how we see Mariano do it, Rampage do it, all the good
Just
players.
busted? You just busted?
And if you're Basel, you gotta come in with the Ace Queen 6-5. You're not loving it just because you could be dominated, but you got the nut suit and you're in position against mostly everyone. You could easily get away from this hand if you need to.
Then you must have had a big stack.
Ooh, Jack 5-3. 2 clubs. Ashkan flops the top pair with third nut flush draw or fourth nut flush draw with the gut shot. Basel
Yes, king was
flops
ace queen.
mid pair with the
That's
nut
still like
flush draw.
60-40 in,
He's got
short
2-to-1
deck,
stack to pot ratio. He's gonna lead pot. I do like it. You could potentially get other hands to fold that beat you, like king high flushes, queen high flushes. King high flush with an overpair probably not gonna fold. Queen high flush with an overpair probably not going to fold either, but you can potentially get aces to fold: ace ace 8-9, queen queen 10-10, king king 7-8, right? So I do like the all in here.
We got a pot size bet from Basel.
Versus any hand at this
Pair
point.
5s, nut flush draw.
Ashkan not going anywhere, of course.
No,
Top pair with a bunch of outs to hit his 2 pair outs, gut shot, third nut flush draw, and they're actually just flipping. Basel is actually a 1% favorite here. Just because Ashkan blocks his ace outs, that kind of hurts him a little bit. And then Ashkan does have that jack.
Once
they're
again,
gonna run
they're
it
all
twice.
in.
Ooh,
Running it
Ashkan
twice.
hits the gut shot.
First one, Ashkan.
wins the first board.
He's got the wheel.
Oh, not a good turn
Second
for Basel,
Wow.
but he does get there on the river. Finally, some good luck for Basel, but he chops the
Ashkan.
pot. And guys, like I said,
Loses
that
the
is
second one, so they're
PLO
gonna chop
for
this
you.
one up.
Even
Nut
when
flush
you're
for
running
Basel.
it
So
twice,
much already.
there's a ton of variance
No.
in this game.
Buying is 200.
Unfortunately, Basel is the one
is
to
200?
experience that
Buying is 200.
variance.
Really?
Yeah.
I think
he's
they
buying
both played
for
it well
sure.
in this
Oh, he's
game.
My
What do you
buying
guys
is
think?
200.
Alright, so that is it for the stream. If you guys like this video, hit the like and subscribe button for PLO content,
hand
hand
again.
reviews, vlogs. I'll be going over as many PLO hands as I can this upcoming week. So please don't miss out
551,
if
right?
you guys
I
want to
buy
get better
the-
at
I buy
PLO.
the-
Alright, peace
buy
out,
the
you guys. Have a good
1500,
one.
right?
See you on the next video.